I'm sick, but I am still filming this podcast. Okay, so I've been sick for the past almost week now, and I realized I still have to do this podcast. So I am doing it. And this is the thing, when you commit to something, you got to do it. And this is me committing to doing this Marketing Girl podcast. So, for those of you who are new to this podcast, I'm Natalia. I'm a real life marketing girl. I've been doing marketing and communications for over a decade, and I wanted to create this podcast to, I guess, provide an insider's guide on what exactly it's like to be a marketer. So I'm at the moment I'm facing a bit of a sickness. I've had this cold. It's a cold. It's not a flu. It's a cold. But I'm kind of feeling like it's a flu, but it's not. It's definitely a cold. And it's been really getting to me. And in my workplace, what I've had to do is do a lot of strategic work. And I wanted to talk today about what happens when you have to switch into that side of your mindset and you're not feeling well. What do you do? Okay, so with marketers, we often have to work in that relational side of our headspace. We have to think of solutions. We have to become meaning making machines. We have to connect concepts and we have to create new ideas and things. And when you're sick, this is like the last thing that you really want to do. You just want to rest. But if there's a deadline, you got to meet the deadline. So there's really, you know, unless you take sick leave, there's no excuses. So you got to keep doing it. If it's just cold, um, obviously, you only get about 10 days or 12 days of sick leave a year. It's not like you can take every cold as a sick day. I think I had a cold every single month last year. My gosh, imagine the amount of sick days I would have had to take if I had to, um, like, basically stay home with all those colds and not work. So this is how you do it. So from my perspective, the first thing that you do is you break down the task into short, manageable chunks. I like to just focus initially on micro problems within the bigger task. So, a great way to work through this is just to break it down, tackle one concept at a time. If you're a part of a team, get the rest of the team to do some of the more thinking work. The next part of this kind of strategic exercise, I find this really helpful, and I find this helpful even just when you're stuck, when you're not sick with various concepts. I write everything down, like literally everything I can possibly think of. I write it down. I don't know what it is about that, but I just write randomly whatever my thoughts are, put it down, type it, write it, whatever I feel like it. I just put it down. Then I read over it and try to make sense of it. The great thing is now with AI, you can actually take that, put that into AI and ask it what it summarizes your thoughts as well. Which can be actually really helpful in terms of getting some insights. So I write everything down. I will also try to get some sunlight, go out in nature. Even when I'm sick, I try to get out of the house a little bit just to smell the fresh air, just to absorb some sunlight. And I just find after I've experienced sun for some time, thoughts just come a lot clearer to me. Don't think I could ever live in a place without sunlight. What else do I do? I will talk to people about it as well. I'll talk to people who are not even related to my career about it, as long as obviously that's I'm not revealing, private information or anything. I'll talk to people in general about it. That's another thing that I do. And I also just try to sometimes leave it for a little bit, and I'll do some more, transactional, like repetitive kind of tasks, and I'll try to come back to it. That's what I do when I'm feeling sick. To think in a strategic way. I've been doing a lot of that these days, and that's what I've found helps me to get through. This is a very, very short podcast, I know, but I wanted to do one this week, and I wanted to also, I guess, reiterate my point last week that I talked about consistency. Consistency is all about putting something out there. Even if it's not perfect, it's about putting something out there. In marketing, consistency is one of the key principles that makes a campaign successful. It's what makes you as a marketer successful in your career as well. So I would encourage you to, stay consistent with what you do. If you're sick and you have to work like how I do, take some of those tips as well if you need to do some strategic work. And I'll see you in the next episode.